Download the updated SC-900 exam questions from Passert to prepare for your Microsoft Security, Compliance, and Identity Fundamentals exam. It collected real questions with verified answers to help you pass your Microsoft SC-900 exam successfully. Question 1. What is the purpose of Azure Active Directory, Azure AD, password protection? A. To control how often users must change their passwords. B. To identify devices to which users can sign in without using multi-factor authentication, MFA. C. To encrypt a password by using globally recognized encryption standards. D. To prevent users from using specific words in their passwords. Answer: D. Question 2. Which Azure Active Directory, Azure AD, feature can you use to provide just-in-time JIT access to manage Azure resources? A. Conditional access policies. B. Azure AD identity protection. C. Azure AD privileged identity management, PIM. D. Authentication method policies. Answer: C. Question 3. Which Azure Active Directory, Azure AD, feature can you use to restrict Microsoft Intune managed devices from accessing corporate resources? A. Network Security Groups, NSGs. B. Azure AD Privileged Identity Management, PIM. C. Conditional Access Policies. D. Resource locks. Answer: C. Question 4. What are two capabilities of Microsoft Defender for Endpoint? Each correct selection presents a complete solution. Note: each correct selection is worth 1 point. A. Automated investigation and remediation. B. Transport encryption. C. Shadow IT detection. D. Attack surface reduction. Answer: A, D. Question 5. What feature in Microsoft Defender for Endpoint provides the first line of defense against cyber threats by reducing the attack surface? A. Automated remediation. B. Automated investigation. C. Advanced hunting. D. Network protection. Answer: D. Question 6. What can you use to scan email attachments and forward the attachments to recipients only if the attachments are free from malware? A. Microsoft Defender for Office 365. B. Microsoft Defender Antivirus. C. Microsoft Defender for Identity. D. Microsoft Defender for Endpoint. Answer: A. Question 7. What is an example of encryption at rest? A. Encrypting communications by using a site-to-site VPN. B. Encrypting a virtual machine disk. C. Accessing a website by using an encrypted HTTPS connection. D. Sending an encrypted email. Answer: B. Question 8. What can you use to provide a user with a 2-hour window to complete an administrative task in Azure? A. Azure Active Directory, Azure AD, Privileged Identity Management, PIM. B. Azure Multi-Factor Authentication, MFA. C. Azure Active Directory, Azure AD, Identity Protection. D. Conditional Access Policies. Answer: A. Question 9. Which three authentication methods can be used by Azure Multi-Factor Authentication, MFA? Each correct answer presents a complete solution. Note: each correct selection is worth 1 point. A. Text message, SMS. B. Microsoft Authenticator app. C. Email verification. D. Phone call. E. Security question. Answer: A, B, D. Question 10. Which Microsoft portal provides information about how Microsoft manages privacy, compliance, and security? A. Microsoft Service Trust Portal. B. Compliance Manager. C. Microsoft 365 Compliance Center. D. Microsoft Support. Answer: A.